misunderstood.
Annette, let us not start now just because they're fighting, just because their marriage is fucked. Doesn't mean that we have to compete.
What right do you have to say that our marriage is fucked? Who gave you permission?
Yes. Yes, they just read it to me. We're sending it over. Manipulation. Manipulate share prices. It's on its way. It wasn't me who said it. It was Frank.
Michael.
Michael. Sorry.
I refuse to let you stand in any sort of judgment over our relationship.
Don't stand in judgment over my son.
It's got nothing to do with it. Your son injured ours.
They're young. They're kids. Kids have always given each other a good beating during recess. It's a law of life.
No, it isn't.
Of course it is. You have to go through a kind of apprenticeship before violence gives way to what's right. And let me remind you, originally, Mike was right.
Possibly in prehistoric times, not in our society.
Our society? Explain our
Oh,
society.
God, these conversations are exhausting. You are exhausting me.
You see, Veronica, I believe in the God of carnage. He has ruled uninterruptedly since the dawn of time. You're interested in Africa, aren't you? Feeling bad?
Don't worry about me.
I am worried.
I'm fine.
As a matter of fact, I just came back from the Congo. Over there, little boys are taught to kill at the age of 8. In their childhood, they may kill hundreds of people with a machete, with a clash, with a thump gun. So you'll understand that when my son picks up a bamboo rod, hits his playmate and breaks a tooth, or even two, in Cobble Hill Park, I'm likely to be less susceptible than you are to horror and indignation.
You're wrong. Thump gun.
Yes, that's right. It's what they call a grenade launcher.
Are you all right?
Perfectly.
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with her?
Just vile as nothing.
You don't lecture me about Africa. I know all about Africa's martyrdom. I have been steeped in it for months.
Ooh, I don't doubt it. Anyway, the ICC has already conducted its inquiry on Darfur.
You think I don't know that?
Don't get her started on that!
Hey! Hey! Whoa! Hey! Come on now! Hey! Come on! Come on now! Whoa! Oh, you know what? I'm starting to like it.
Well, I don't like you.
She's a supporter of peace and stability.
Shut up! Will you shut up? We are living in America. We are not living in Kinshasa. We are living in America according to the principles of Western society. What goes on in Cobble Hill Park is a reflection of the principles of Western society, of which, if it's all the same to you, I am happy to be a member.
And beating up on your husband is one of those principles.
Michael, this is going to end badly.
If she threw herself on you in such a frenzy, if I were you, I'd be flattered.
Yeah, I'll do it again in a minute. He's making fun of you! Don't you realize that? I don't give a shit.
No! I'm not. I'm not making fun. On the contrary. You know, morality decrees that we should control our impulses. But sometimes it's good to not control them. I mean, you don't want to be singing Ave Maria when you're fucking. Oh, where can you find this rum?
Well, that vintage? I doubt you can.
Thump gun. Thump gun.
That's right. Thump gun.
Why don't you just call it a grenade launcher?
Because thump gun is correct. It's like you say Kalash instead of Kalashnikov.
Who's this you speak of?
That's enough, Annette. That's enough.
Oh, the great warriors like my husband, you'll have to give them some leeway. They take trouble working up an interest in local events.
That's true.
I don't see why we, just because it's happening, I don't see why we should give up the fight just because it's happening in our own backyard.
Oh, Riley, do stop shoving these thoughts for the day down our throats.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yes. Fine. Take out regrettable. A crude attempt. Yep.
This is
Fine.
excruciating.
No. Otherwise, take Chris rest. Fine. Very, very good. Very good. What were we saying? Thump gun?
I'm saying that whether my husband likes it or not, no one place is more important than another when it comes to exercising vigilance.
Vigilance. And then it's ridiculous to be drinking the state you're in.
On the contrary.
Vigilance is an interesting idea. Yes? No interviews before the circulation of the press release.
That's it. I insist you break off this horrendous conversation.
Absolutely not. The shareholders won't give a fuck. Remind him, the shareholder is king. Annette! What the?
Still there! Oh, well done.
Oh my God!
Are you insane? Fuck!
The hairdryer! Where's the hairdryer?
This is incomprehensible! I had everything in there. You need to be locked up, you poor thing.
I don't understand this. This is completely irresponsible.
Everything in there my whole life.
His whole life.
Hey, well, no, hang on. Maybe we can fix it, huh?
Forget it, it's fucked.
No, we can take out the battery and the switcher. Can you open it up?
I don't know how I just got it.
Oh, here, just give it to me.
It's fucked and they think it's funny. They think it's funny.
There we are. You, Ronnie, you could at least have the manners not to laugh at this.
My husband will spend his entire afternoon blow drying.
Leave it. Hal, leave it.
Well, we'll have to wait a minute. You want to use my phone? You know, I have to say, this is just unbelievable. Incomprehensible.
Yes! Michael. Please, what is it you have to say?
You know, I can't think of what to say.
Well, if you ask me, everyone's feeling fine. Everyone's much better, if you ask me. Everyone's much calmer, don't you think? Men are so wedded to their gadgets. It belittles them and it takes away all of their authority. A man ought to keep his hands free. If you ask me. Even an attaché case is enough to put me off. There was a man once that I was really attracted to, and then I saw he had this square shoulder bag. A man's shoulder bag. Oof, that was it. There's nothing worse than a shoulder bag. Although, there's nothing worse than a cell phone. A man ought to give the impression that he is capable of being alone, if you ask me. Or, I mean, that he's alone. See, I also have a John Wayne-ish idea of virility. And what was it that he had? Colt 45. A device for creating a vacuum. A man who is incapable of being a loner has no texture. So Michael, are you happy? It is somewhat fractured, this little, what was it that you said?
I should probably warn you, rum drives you crazy.
I've never felt more normal.
Right.
I'm starting to feel rather pleasantly serene.
Oh, that's wonderful. Rather pleasantly serene.
And as for you, Darjeeling, I don't see what's to be gained by getting publicly smashed.
Kiss my ass.
Take one, Alan. Relax.
Cigars are not smoked in this house.
These are Cuban, Cohiba, Monte Cristo number 3 and number 4.
You don't smoke in a house with an asthmatic child.
Who has asthma?
Our son.
That stop you buying the fucking hamster?
It's true. If somebody has asthma, keeping animals is not recommended.
Completely unrecommended.
Even a goldfish can
Do I have to listen to this fatuous nonsense? I'm sorry, but I am the only one of us who's not feeling rather pleasantly serene. In fact, I don't think I have ever been more unhappy. This is the unhappiest day of my life.
Oh, drinking always makes you unhappy.
Michael, every word out of your mouth is destroying me. Okay, I don't drink. I had a mouthful of this shitty rum that you are waving about as if you're showing the congregation the Shroud of Turin. I don't drink, and I bitterly regret it. It would be a relief to take refuge in a single drop at every minor setback.
My husband's unhappy as well. Look at him. Slumped. It's as if he's been left by the side of the road. I think it's the unhappiest day of his life as well.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Wolfwood.
Turn that off. That thing is toast.
Yes? Yes, Mom, because it could kill you. That stuff is poison, huh? All right, you know what? No. Someone is going to explain it to you. Tell her.
Now what?
Tell her everything you know about that crap you're peddling.
What can he tell her? He doesn't know the first thing about it.
Yes, ma'am. How are you? Does it hurt? Oh, well, the operation will fix that. And the other leg? No, I'm not an orthopedic surgeon. She keeps calling me doctor.
Doctor, this is grotesque. Hang up.
Yeah. Well, what I mean to say is you're not having any trouble with your balance? Not at all. Not at all. All the same, it'd probably be good to stop taking it for the time being until you've made it all the way comfortably through your operation. Yes. You sound as if you're in very good shape.
All right, thanks, and thank you very much. All right, Mom. Hey, you hear that? No, don't argue. You just do as you're told. All right, we'll talk about this later, all right? Lots of love from us all. Bye. She's killing me. One pain in the balls after another.
Right. So what have we decided? Should I come by with Benjamin at 7:30? No one seems to give a rat's ass anymore. Oh, say, might I add, that is why we're here?
Now I'm starting to feel nauseous. Where's the pan?
You know what? That is enough.
In my mind, there are wrongs on both sides. That's it, wrongs on both sides.
Are you serious?
What?
Are you aware of what you're saying?
Yes, I am.
My son, Henry, to whom I was obliged to give 2 extra strength Tylenol, is in the wrong?
Oh, he's not necessarily innocent.
Fuck off! God, I have had quite enough of you. Oh! My purse!
Oh my God! They've lost their shit!
Shut up! She's broken my compact and my spray bottle. Defend me! Why aren't you defending me?
We're going.
It's not as if I'm strangling her. What did I ever do to you? There are not wrongs on both sides. Don't mix up victims with executioners. Oh, executioners!
Oh, you're so full of shit, Veronica. All this simplistic baloney, we're up to here with it.
I stand by everything I've said.
Yes, you stand by what you've said. You stand by what you've said. Your infatuation for a bunch of Sudanese coons is bleeding into everything now.
I am appalled. Why are you choosing to show yourself in this horrible light?
Because I feel like it. I feel like showing myself in a horrible light.
One day you may understand the extreme gravity of what is going on in that part of the world, and you will be ashamed by this inertia and your repulsive nihilism.
And you're just wonderful, Darjeeling. You're the best of us all.
I am. Yes.
Come on, Alan. Get out of here. These people are monsters.
That's enough.
No! I want to drink some more. I want to get drunk. This bitch. She hurls my purse across the room and no one bats an eye. I want to get bombed.
You already are.
Ugh! Why? Why are you letting them call my son an executioner? You come to their house to settle a problem and you get insulted and bullied and lectured on how to be a good citizen of the planet. Oh, my son? He did well to clout your son, and I wipe my ass with your Bill of Rights.
Ooh, a mouthful of rum and bam! The whole face appears.
Didn't I tell you?
What did you tell him?
She's a phony. This woman is a phony. I'm sorry.
And when did you tell him this?
When you were in the bathroom.
You had known him for 15 minutes. You could known her for 15 minutes, but you could tell that she was a phony.
It's the kind of thing I pick up on right away.
It's true.
I have an instinct about this sort of thing.
And phony. What does that mean?
Why are you putting me through this? I don't want to hear anymore.
Calm down,
She's the
Wolf.
kind of person who tries to smooth out the rough edges, period. She doesn't care any more than you do. She's all front.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. Are you saying it's true?
Well, they don't give a fuck. They haven't given a fuck since the start, obviously. Well, her too, you're right.
And you do, Michael. Let me say something, honey. In what way do you care, Michael? What's the word even mean? I mean, you're far more authentic when you're showing yourself in a horrible light. To be fair, no one in this room cares. Except for Veronica, whose integrity, as we said, must be acknowledged.
Don't acknowledge me. Don't acknowledge me.
I care. I absolutely care.
We only care about our own feelings, Annette. We're not social crusaders. I saw your friend Jane Fonda on TV the other day. I was inches away from joining the KKK.
What do you mean, my friend? What has Jane Fonda got to do with this?
You're the same breed. You're the same category of woman. Caring, loving. That's not what we like about women. What we like about women is sensuality, hormones, wildness. Women who are custodians of the world. Women who make a song and dance about their intuition depress us. Even him, poor Michael, your husband, he's depressed.
Don't speak for me.
Who gives a flying fuck what you like about women? Where does this lecture come from a man like you? Who could begin to give a fuck what you think?
She's yelling like a stuck pig.
Oh, and what about her? Doesn't she yell when she said that little bastard did well to cloud our son?
Yes, he did do well. He's not a sniveling little
Foul, yours is a snitch. Is that any better? Come on. Let's get out of here. What are we doing staying in this dump?
This yours?
Thanks.
Broken?
No.
You know what I always say? Just leave it.
No.
Yes, sweetheart. Oh, that's good. Yeah, can you do your homework at Annabelle's? No, darling, we haven't found her yet. Yes, I went all the way down to the grocery store, but listen, darling, I think you have to have faith in her. Okay, Nibbles is very resourceful. Do you think she liked living in a cage? No, Daddy is very sorry. He didn't mean to make you sad. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Speak to him. Again, listen, darling, we're worried enough about your brother as it is, okay? She'll eat. Okay, she'll eat leaves, acorns, horse chestnuts. She knows what she likes. Yes, worms, snails, things that fall out of trash cans. Yeah. Yeah, she's omnivorous. Okay, she's like us. See you soon, sweetheart.
Chances are that creature's probably stuffing its face as we speak.
No.
What do we know? Did you whip it? Like,
Yeah,
but
I know, I can smell the flowers from being. I know, I can smell them. I know. I was trying to see how they.
Yeah.
That was fun.
How about you guys get out of costume, we'll do tech notes and then.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
thank you. Really appreciate it.
Did that timing work or do you want me to make it essentially?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, I don't know. Should we
Yeah,
go,
sorry.
should we go after?
I had the cue in there, but if I got to go to the Senate, or to actually fire the cue number,
Thank you.
so it's fixed now.
Which means we didn't fire it last night.
So I think we can, well, I mean, I'll run it tomorrow, but I think where I'm gonna take, Q360 is right into the omnivorous sweetheart. I think that would be a better, that would probably give us a little bit more.
So even later, huh?
Yeah. So we'll try that out tomorrow.
You're gonna run tomorrow?
My
I'll run
favorite
it.
is the last tulip, but you just
But I think
smash
every
it flat
year
and
we're gonna do that.
I fixed the one.
pour it like a zipper. Pour it.
I was like, I was debating whether it was you or the dog.
You don't understand why they were fighting, do you?
Like,
Still
fix the cold in his ass.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, right. Oh, that's great. Yeah. And that's good because also it's already. Oh, man. Get acclimated and I wonder if that fade ended, that would, yes. But I thought the blackout, that would be.
Start asking that you would do for sure. Fourth wall with those flowers flying every which way.
No, but I really like, she came over here and just like smashed it on the platform. It was a good button.
It just, it's still a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah. I think it's also just because like mine didn't have like I should have probably like mixed some like sealer into the original base paint and that would have made it stick better. But I didn't think about that.
It's not, I mean, it's not too noticeable.
Yeah. I'm gonna like do a little touch
Yeah,
up
I could
right before we
see
open. I was like, let him get it all out first.
Right.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Where I've been sitting, like,
Yeah,
You can't see it, you can't tell.
Yeah.
it's amazing how a little distance
I know, right?
makes things go.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like this color better. So they're kind of spread out, right?
So,
There's no net.
Mark, do you have any other
It's oatmeal.
notes for
They're like oatmeal, sitting in my
Yeah, I think that's the base board to get that done tonight. I dressed the cable that was up on the edge light, so that I think is out of the way. Fine. This I'm actually not really too bothered about now. With the
Yeah, I don't.
cable
I
there.
think it looks fine. I think it looks like one of our
Yeah,
seams. I think it
so
looks fine.
I'll leave it unless we.
Oh,
Anyways,
you're gonna like
we can add
it.
something
Yeah,
to it
yeah,
if we have to.
Well,
I think
yeah,
we just need to
I
add
mean, the idea is still.
because I scraped off all the.
Oh yeah. I have that on my
Put that back.
It's just been. Yeah.
You're gonna work on
I think Mandy
shitting
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
the details.
I think tonight I was gonna work on the back wall just because
Yes.
so much of it. I mean, like move everything and like it all in. I need one of those.
She didn't have her hand really covering it, so I could just, from where I was sitting, I could see it like shooting.
Yeah.
She didn't have her hand kind of covering up.
I really
I
did.
didn't see the hose. I just saw the stream coming from the hose.
It's gonna go the like wall.
Oh.
Right, because it needs to look like it's coming out of
And I
her.
think it's nice.
It didn't look like it's coming out.
You keep saying it, Tom, for saying it was good.
It was a jet lag.
Yeah.
But you guys do that
And
one.
it was good color. So is there,
Yeah, I think I wanna do that.
Is there something that we need to do?
No, I'll take the
Like top of the
camels
shelf,
with me.
putting more water into it so it doesn't
No,
stick
so
in there?
what happened was, yesterday,
Oh, I have a
I love them. It was
Okay.
Tuesday when they did it.
I thought so, should I, can you try to do something good?
We-
I just think that.
So-
Well, we figured out a blender.
Yes.
Well, I used the blender. and
As we
it
go
was
into
that-
It would be nice.
I thought, I mean, I think that going out with one that should be done, yeah, really well.
Nobody's coming past here, right? Nobody should get like past here. The thick. I don't think so. If anything, if we have them with black tape,
Okay, so we gotta do this, but I can still.
I'd say like that would be the most. But it's not showing through at all. It didn't come down to the water. As far as I could tell.
Cool.
So.
So that was the cash. It was just.
It's been a long week.